Take one. Hello.
Fuck! There we go. Yeah.
Take one. I'm going to make a podcast because I am tired
We're both tired
of being on other people's podcasts.
We're tired of not following through on what we're saying, and we're recognizing that we're not actually doing the podcast, despite the fact that we really, really want to. And we're recognizing that's not the fault of our own, but it kind of is a fault of our own, and we just start doing it rather than thinking about doing it.
It's the fault of. It's definitely part. I definitely have some fault in it. Yeah. My fault is I haven't been
Consistent.
honest with what the problems have been, because I always want to be like, well, it's them not working hard enough and it's my friends not being available. If I really wanted to do something, I'd do it.
Despite
and
the fact,
so
yeah.
That's what this is. This is my first attempt of making a podcast. I don't think it's gonna hit. I'll be honest, most of the reason why I'm doing this is because
I'm here and I told him, hey, we're fucking shooting a podcast. And he was like, you know what? God damn it. Yes, we are.
that's not why.
Well, it's part of the reason. It's like, if I didn't show
but
up-
that is part of the reason. Definitely. Because he's right. Holy shit. This is important. If you didn't show up, I would not do this.
Yeah.
Which is a problem for me, because it's like, I can't be dependent on someone else for me to begin my work. This is a codependency. It's a problem. Some would call it a partnership, and it could be useful, and I bet there are benefits. But it'd be a good idea if I know how to get myself going without my homies.
That's why I told you I want to start doing it on my own too. Where I've been telling myself for the last 3 weeks, I keep telling myself, "Oh, I want to start my own podcast. I want to do that," and I did that for like 3 weeks.
Mhm.
Like every week, like I would just sit down Sunday morning and just record my own podcast for like 30 minutes. It wasn't much, but I still had something, and I just stopped because the editing got tedious. I'm gonna be real with you.
Editing?
The editing for like a podcast, because I would cut out every dead air. Like every time I shut up, I cut it out, and I was like, now I'm I don't care anymore. And now I'm like, all right, I'm gonna start recording my own and just leave it as is, and then just upload it somewhere.
That's what I'm planning on doing with this.
Yeah.
But I would also add that we live in a wonderful world of AI in the year 2023 in May 3rd, 2nd? I don't know. May 3rd, 2023. But there is an AI that edits podcasts in particular by just cutting off all the empty
But
sounds.
that will require just the video, just the audio file. Like the video clip we're doing right now might be a bit harder, but that's something we
It can do it. It can still do
It
it.
can do
I
it?
saw it. Yeah, I saw it.
All right.
I saw it. Well, and if it can't do it right now, it will in a couple of months, because that's how good AI is.
I know it
grows.
is, dude. I keep seeing everything, and there are some videos that are AI isn't the future, and I'm like, you're just being contrarian to get more watches on YouTube.
I fucking hate that shit.
Right?
I hate that shit.
But I get why they're making it. It gets views.
Every time I see Elon, it says secretary disapproves of Elon Musk's new tactic, and I'll be like, I don't give a fuck. So what's gonna happen? Is he gonna not do it?
Yeah.
It's gonna work. It's gonna work. Every time they told him whatever he's doing isn't gonna work, has failed. Anyways, so this will be my first video, and I never
recorded on my phone because some guy doesn't want to use his phone because it's busy uploading something else.
I'm recording a video. I'm uploading a video, and I don't know. It's 70% of the way. Anyways. I honestly believe that if you all do your own podcast, I'm not saying you should because it'll be competing with mine, but if you all do, the reason why I was doing it is because I have a background in psychology.
I'm doing it because I want to talk more, and it's a great excuse to just talk more on my own. So, yeah.
So going off of that with the background in psychology, it's really, really good for you to just get your thoughts organized by daring to speaking them out, Mm-hmm. And so for him, he has an opportunity to speak, and so do I. I'm going to talk about my emotions a lot.
We both love talking. We both can't shut the fuck up. So
As
we're let's profit off of this.
We're competing for attention of this camera, as you can see. Because that's what we do. So it's I don't know, man. It feels good to express
future
yourselves.
will work on multi-camera things, and that way we don't have to worry about
and
this.
there's an AI that already does multi-cam editing.
What we could also do is just place it down right there. That way it's capturing both of us.
Fuck, I want to show it now. See, at some point, I'm gonna have to figure out how to put that video on the podcast so people can see it. Because I want to show you the video that I want the audience to see.
Play it on your fucking computer.
Oh, okay. We'll see it. All right.
You can just you don't have to show the video on the actual camera that we're recording right now.
That's true. It feels like some Jamie shit. Oh, hello, buddy. Let me like these photos.
Hey, yo, Jamie, pull that up.
I need my own Jamie, but eventually it's gonna be our own AI, and I feel no disrespect to Jamie, but
I feel like Joe's gonna
lose
it because Joe and Jamie are good friends, and as long as Jamie is able to keep up with that,
well, he's part of the show now. He's an asset.
Yeah,
alone.
Really.
Jamie
it was the same way when Red Band was doing that job, but then Red Band, I assume, wanted to do his own thing, but that's not important right now, I guess.
Sorry.
Other than we need our own Jamie, because I want somebody who's there, like, constantly showing me cool clips and constantly bringing me up clips that I want to show other people. Because sometimes it's hard putting it up on your phone and you forget what you're searching for, or your data's slow. So you just need a Jamie. Just be like, hey, yo, I got you, bro. Does it, like, literally, he will pull up clips before Joe even asks. And that's what makes him great. Because an AI might not be able to do that, you know? At least not now.
I think he has a valid point. And honestly, I think the value of Jamie is that he can fuck up. Yeah. And having that fuck up adds to some, like if a human fucks up, we can laugh at him. But if a robot fucks up, we're just like...
It's like, bro, what the fuck? You're supposed to be perfect. Yeah. You seen the clip of, like, Jamie, like, interrupting Joe, and then Joe just looks him dead in the eyes. He's like, shut the fuck up.
Yeah.
He's just sorry.
Deadpan. I felt bad.
I did too. I was like, oh, that's so awkward. But usually, like, Jamie will, like, mention something to both of them in the conversation, and Joe isn't like that. That's why, in that one clip, I was like, what the fuck?
It's like old time.
Yeah.
But I'm gonna admit, I got anxiety watching that because I felt like Joe was looking at me, and I was like, I've been there. Yeah. I've been there where I've been reprimanded for daring to matter. Because that's all fucking Jamie was doing. I have an opinion, and Joe was like, huh?
Yeah.
Never mind. I don't have an opinion.
I guess maybe he was doing like an interview with somebody that like Joe didn't really know, and they were doing an interview on him. Because I've noticed like when Joe does like a podcast with friends, Jamie is more willing to actually open up. But when it's somebody that Joe just first met, I've noticed like, oh, Jamie doesn't really talk at all. Because at the end of the day, we're there to learn about the person, not Joe, not Jamie, the person.
If it's Brian Redban or Bill Burr, shit like that, I can say that. Anyways, here's the clip I was talking about. Can I turn this to flip that way?
It'll just be awkward in the edit a little bit. Oh no, you can't flip it. You can't flip the screen.
Okay. Well then, never mind. There you go. Oh, hold on.
I love AI so much. Let me give you some context. You know how when you're watching a podcast and you see multiple angles of the people talking? Those shots are taken by different cameras that are set up around the room. And when it comes time to edit, well, the editor has to sync up all the different footage along with the audio and then manually cut everything, which takes hours. This AI plugin called Autopod literally cuts all the angles for you in like 4 minutes. So save this if you are thinking of starting a podcast, or send it to a friend who already has one.
So that's us.
Basically.
So that's why we could do that.
Actually, send me that so I have it too.
okay, I'm gonna send it to you. I'll send it to you after the podcast. Sure, but so we could do stuff like that. I don't know. I'm kind of excited, bro.
Yeah, me too. I'm finally excited that we're going to do this. Now we have to we're going to have to talk off air about scheduling days where we need to do this, where we need to schedule it in a way where no matter what, we're shooting this day unless the other person something emergency.
Interesting. Okay.
So that's the way you're consistent. You give yourself a day, and no matter what, you commit to it.
Okay, so we just said this in the first episode, so you're probably going to keep us accountable. But there's another element I wanted to do. Since the podcast, sometimes I want to do just a raw, honest expression of my emotion, because I don't think people do that enough on the internet. And that was the reason why I wanted to start this podcast, was so I have a raw expression of my emotion so people could relate and so I could feel like I unloaded a giant dump on the internet chest.
Shit on the internet.
You know what I mean?
Let's get it.
But I mean, the next video, because I don't know if it's out already, but I want you to see it so you see what I'm talking about.
I get you.
You guys will see it in a bit, I guess. Maybe, I don't know if we post it together, but
maybe they can listen to it at the same time. Hold them up both right now and have one earbud playing one thing and the other earbud playing another thing, and then just keep doing that forever. That's how you should be listening to this podcast. Always listen to 2 podcasts at once.
That's a terrible idea. I think you should do it. All right, I'm gonna stop it right now so we can, because I gotta go to work and
oh really?
I don't want this to be too long.
What time do you have to leave?
2:45.
Oh, then yeah, let's cut it then.
All right, bye everybody.
Bye.